Hello everyone, this is Lightning Raijin, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Monster Quest Paradox. When we last left off, we journeyed over to Pornoff, still cringe to say that name, in the hopes of finding the White Rabbit, but unfortunately it turned out to be a wild goose chase, and it was just a regular rabbit. And then afterwards, we went over to Pornoff Mine in order to pick up some iron in order to recruit Poppy. And of course, it was pretty successful. But now with all that said and done, it's finally time for us to explore the first Tartarus Rift, in the hopes of catching up to the White Rabbit. With that being said, let's get going. Let's see, whoops. Just a couple of slime girls. Need a reminder, where was that place again? Let's see. Rift, south of Ilias. Oh, okay, I was on the right track. Whoops. Don't! Got some butterfingers today. Yeah, I was on the right track. Anyway. Wow. Let's see. Must be south of here. Where is it? Got some bunny slimes. Ain't gonna bother. There it is. That must be it. Alright, let's see what this place is got. Oh dear, I shall be late. That was her, no doubt about it. She hopped down the hole. After her! Oh dear, let's hurry. So this is the first Tartarus Rift. A lot of infamous rumors about this place. Wonder what all these guys are doing here. Sabasa continues to explore the Tartarus near Saloon. There's no way we can let ourselves fall behind here. There are 7 of these chasms in the world, but geographically, only this one and the Saloon Tartarus are easily accessible. The treasure's over here, Phoenix Tail, small metal. We found some strange doors inside Tartarus that have kept our researchers from progressing deeper. They're amazingly sturdy, and we haven't found any way to destroy them. How in the world are we supposed to get past them? More importantly, what is hiding behind the doors? So many mysteries and unanswered questions. In the Great Disaster 30 years ago, mysterious giant chasms opening all over the world. It's these cracks in the ground that are called Tartarus. There are 7 entrances to Tartarus in the world. Would you like to hear about them? 7 of these things. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's see. That's where we are right now. This is the smallest of the 7 chasms, and also easy to investigate since it's out in the open. Not to say the investigation is going well, though. We can't get past a straight locked door. What about the east? Our eastern Tartarus is in a remote region near Rostrum Village across the mountains to the east. Rostrum Village was destroyed soon after the Great Disaster, though. It's quite possible the proximity of Tartarus had something to do with that. The mountain crossing is inaccessible, so we can't get there to investigate. So for now, we're focused on this chasm. Okay, let's try Sabasa North. The northern Sabasa Tartarus is located near the Saloon area, which is relatively accessible. Sabasa is investigating, but I've heard the investigation there isn't making much progress. Supposedly, they found a lot of mysterious artifacts. Those are being studied, and although machine research has begun, there's still disagreement over whether they should be used. Grand Noah West. There's a Tartarus in North Finoa in the western part of Grand Noah. This one's pretty big and surrounded by a newly formed lake. Everyone living in the region mysteriously disappeared too. It all happened 2 years ago, several decades after Tartarus appeared. I'm sure their disappearance is related to Tartarus, but no one knows what happened or where they went. Since this Tartarus is smack in the middle of that lake, it's been impossible to investigate. Not to mention that Grand Noah has been otherwise occupied. Okay, Grand Gold South. A Tartarus appeared in the far western part of Grand Gold. Considering its remote desert location, not much is known about it. It's extremely difficult to carry out an investigation away from civilization, and the environment is inhospitable. It hasn't been explored at all. Come to think of it, there were some rumors of a white-robed female researcher being seen there. A white-robed female researcher? Sounds awfully familiar to me. But no one has any idea who she might have been. Let's see. Central Centaura. There's a gigantic Tartarus in the center of Centaura. It's so big that it split the continent into 3 parts when it appeared. It's by far the largest of all the Tartarus chasms, spanning a distance similar to that between Iliasville and Iliasburg. Given its location at the center of an inner sea, the extreme measures it would take to investigate aren't feasible. The former site of Romina. There's a large Tartarus on Helgondo at the former site of Romina. As you should know, Romina was the only city on Helgondo until it was destroyed in the Great Disaster 30 years ago. Today, the remains are just a ghost town. The only thing we're sure of is that Romina was swallowed up by Tartarus. Beyond that, who knows? Given how difficult it is just to reach Helgondo, the Tartarus there hasn't been explored at all. Guess that's about it. Mysterious places, these Tartarus rifts. I wonder what they're all about. We found countless relics inside Tartarus that exhibit very advanced technology. We've taken to calling them machines. Our own technology is nothing compared to these. Some of the working ones we found are frighteningly complex. We sent them to research facilities for further study. Heck, the study of these things is the reason I became an engineer in the first place. If you find any machines, let me check them out. I can probably show you how to use the simple ones. We were dispatched from Iliasburg to conduct an investigation into Tartarus, but each time we try, we suffer significant losses. The guards are becoming discontent, putting us in an extremely delicate situation. There are strange ruins all inside this big hole. They could hardly be called ancient, though. They actually look rather modern. It's also full of monsters we've never seen before. Heck, I'm not even sure we can call them monsters. Whatever they are, they're damn strong, though. We get wrecked every time we go down to investigate. I wonder when the next investigation will be. I have a feeling I won't be returning from that one alive. I can't take any more. Maybe I should resign and return to the countryside. I thought exploring a stupid hole would be an easy posting. You shouldn't force yourself. I wonder when the next investigation will be. I have a feeling I won't be returning from that one alive. Oh. I thought I was just talking to one of them. They were both speaking. I didn't notice. This investigation was doomed to failure from the start. At this rate, we're all going to end up dead. Let's give a few more minutes. There are some who want to put an end to this investigation, but I'm adamantly opposed. Do they not understand how valuable our work is? Tartarus appeared 30 years ago at the time of the Great Disaster, and I have no doubt they will eventually discover its cause through these investigations. The technology we've discovered in here alone is invaluable. How stupid can they be to stop investigating just because it's a bit dangerous? Well, I guess that's all the guys I can talk to. Oh wait, there's one more up there. Oops. Guess I gotta talk to him through the other way. What? Oh. It's this guy. He must have wandered up there. Never mind. A rabid girl jumped into Tartarus? That's not good. We have to go save her. The guards here are all hurt and recovering, but you look plenty strong. Please help. Just gonna save as a precaution. So from what I surmised, there's a lot of crazy stuff down there. Well, whatever's down there, we're about to find out. Well, this is unexpected. They did say this place was technological, but they never said how. So this is Tartarus. What in the world are these walls and floor made out of? They don't look like iron. I have a really bad feeling about this. Hey, maybe we should just leave. This place gives me the creeps, but we need to head in deeper. That rabbit should be in here somewhere. I'm kind of scared, but I'm a dragon. I'll fight through it. That's really good words, Poppy. Let's see. Open treasure chests? I'll admit, I'm already creeped out by this. Blue treasure chest down there. Obviously, I can't open that. Oh. Well, this is something you don't see every day. Sully. It's quite an interesting name for these things. But what the heck are they? Certainly don't look like any monster I've seen so far. Creepy as hell, but... Well, at least they got cute faces. Alright, enough of that. I'm taking these things down. No doubt they're recruitable. What's that thing flopping flopping around. Is it delicious? Oh, they like fish? Better not let up against these things. Those guys up there said they're dangerous. Huh, same thing twice in a row. Well, that was the last fish I had. And that's that. They said they're strong, but they didn't seem that tough. Again? Has that rabbit been opening these treasure chests? Stealing goods from right under my nose, eh? Dang it, my phone went off again. Sorry about that guys. Let's see. Another Sully and Jade's. These things look weird too, just like the other one. What the heck are these things? Whatever they are, they definitely look tough enough. Our mission is to patrol for and eliminate intruders. What is the human mission? To live in peace, to leave offspring, or to patrol and eliminate intruders? If I just say exactly what they said, I'm not entirely sure that would actually increase it. You know what, I'll just say to live in peace. If that is the case, then why fight with a sword? Fighting for the sake of peace? That's really interesting. Oh, that worked! Whoa, jeez, critical hit! Well, it's pretty obvious these guys are weak to electricity. If that's being the case, I'm gonna hang on to these three. Last one, cross-world contact, eliminate object immediately. They talk like robots. Well, they kinda look like robots. Stone of Chaos. Interesting item. Okay, so this place looks way too advanced, and there are these weird things around here, and I have no idea what the heck they are. Huh, there she is. Before I go up there, though, I wonder what's down here. Yeah, it's nothing. More Jades. This thing is want money. Can you even use money? Nah, whatever. Tartarus bound forcing play. Uh-oh. Better get her off, mate. Man, that could have been bad. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, finally. Musket? What the heck is this? It's a gun. All I know is that it shoots bullets. Someone with the right job should be able to equip it. A musket. There's a gun down here. Oh, for a sec there, I thought. Oh, jeez. Didn't realize that. Small crystallization of chaos confirmed. Deposit after collection. She just gave it to me? Beam firing. Oh, they fire lasers, huh? I I remember current objective. What is my current objective? Eliminate the enemy, join my party, or I don't know. Eliminate the enemy. Join my party? No, that's way too straightforward. I'll just say I don't know. Your reply does not help, but it is honest. It's weird how some of these answers actually work. Alright, I better heal myself up. Oops. Hoppy hop doot 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 doot. She went down those stairs after her. Let's hurry. Easy there, guys. We're getting on a crossbow. Let's see. Nope, I have no idea how this machine works. That engineer on the surface asked us to show him any that we found, though. So first that musket, now an iron crossbow. That's a weird name for a floor. There she is again. Let's see. Chain cross? Hoppity hop, doot 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 doot. Where the heck is she going? Better keep exploring around. Seed of magic. Whoops. A Shesta. Okay, this thing is creepy as heck. Same lightning weakness. I'm a shell erosion type apoptosis Shesta. My purpose for existing is to eliminate intruders. Apoptosis? Is that what these things are? Oh boy. So now there's no medicine, not in this place. She wants a full moon grass. Oh, Jesus. I would not. This is some... I would not stick anything into this thing. What the... Maybe... I don't even want to imagine, but I am not falling for this. Sheesh. I don't think I do not want to imagine intercourse with this thing. I really don't. Keeping it out of my head. Alice doesn't have a lot of MP left. Oh. You know? You know, I'm just gonna have a little fun here. This is my home, I own it. This place belongs to you. Does that make you the Lord of Chaos? The Lord of who? How do you have that worked? Oh great, this thing can cast spells. Vanilla reached merchant level. Another blue chest. Can't open that. A chest on a sully. Do some switching around. I'll replace Alice with Sonia. Might as well finish it with Sully. I don't know why I was created. Hey, what do you think? To prevent intruders from entering? Intruders, that's you, right? Well then, I cannot let you enter. Oh jeez, that wasn't good. Some healing after the Shesta. Where did you come from? From outside this place, a different world. I live next door. That's funny. I'll just say a different world. There's this different world, then what does that make the space we're in now? Whew, that was close. I was worried that would have been it. Dang it. If she has anything of value. Doing? Raping moths. Can we put this as an option here? I'll just say bringing peace to the world. There can be no more peace. This world is already gone. What is with these stones of chaos? Same thing as before. Nothing must be allowed to enter this place. These things really know how to open up a conversation. They look weird, they act weird, they even talk weird. Oh great, this thing again. No thank you. Do you know what I should be doing? Please tell me. Fighting sexy things, I don't know. Oh boy. I'm not one to flatter anybody, but sexy things, is that what I should be doing? Jeez, that actually worked. I keep getting these stones of chaos. One of their synthesis materials. They seem like it. An iron breastplate. I didn't know. I forgot I had Sonya wearing this thing. Let's see. You know what? I think I'll give this gift. I think I'll equip the thing onto Sonya, because better defense is good, I suppose. This should be good too. Alright, let's get a move on. I wonder if that's the door those soldiers upstairs were talking about. Oh my god. For a sec there, I thought a boss just appeared. I'm just capable of emitting a laser beam. It should be maintained for 3 seconds, and the focus point reaches 1500 degrees. Wow, that's hot. Mission Patrol 4. Eliminate intruders. What is the human mission? I know I was asked this conversation already, but I can't remember which option I picked the last time. Oh, now I remember it was to live in peace. Man, that thing takes a lot of punishment. Rami's almost out of NP. I'll put lime in. Huh, she gave us a phoenix tail, that's nice of her. Dang! Oh, that's bad. Finally she went down. Gotta switch job out now. Alright, Poppy, it's your go. Lucas almost down. Concept known as emotion and free will. These persist inside me from before this unit was broken down. Yeah, I tripped this thing up. I can already tell Poppy would be useful for martial arts skills. I remember back when I used one of the other imps before. Let's see. Let's try flying knee kick this time. And that's that. Huh, human level 5 appeal. Some level 5 slight pierce. Oh! I would like to accompany you. Jade manages to rise back up. She wants to join me. Wow. So I really can recruit these things. If I can recruit Jane, then no doubt Sully and Chester are able as well. Well, might as well take her. Permission to accompany received, I can proceed outside. Well, I'll put her in the pocket castle. Huh? This is a dead end. The rabbit definitely came this way. I guess she went through this door? It looks sturdy. I'll help too. Heave-ho! I can help. Rawr! It's no use. We can't force it open. And it doesn't have a keyhole either. How does this door open? What's with this door? It's forming a barrier, but it definitely isn't sealed magically. Wait, is this some way of isolating space? Why would such a thing be down here? Maybe we should try pushing on it instead? Let me... Don't be an idiot. It's a seal on space-time. Even I at my full power couldn't... Huh. How about that? Huh? I didn't even have to push. Just touching it worked. Absolutely ridiculous. How in the world did you manage that? I don't know. I just touched it and it opened somehow. Well, let's go through then. Stay alert. We have no idea what we're walking into. Okay then, let's go. That rabbit has to be in here. Oh my word. What the heck is this? Where in the world? A town? It looks totally bizarre though. Has space itself deteriorated? Just what is this place? Please, Luca, let's turn back. This is giving me the creeps. This place is scary. You said it. Oops. Oh, yeah, there's Scott. She's down for the count. I gotta thank that Jade for giving me a spare phoenix tail. It's the only thing I have that puts MP back up. Hi there, and welcome to Romina. I'm sorry, what? Romina? What the hell? But Romina was destroyed 30 years ago. This is definitely weird. Welcome to Romina. Nice town, isn't it? Yes, from here you can see what we're famous for. The reddish glow of mana above the research tower is a wondrous sight. The morning less... What the heck? Romina... Class 1, cross-world contact, must eliminate. Oh, dagnabbit. Wonder if I can trip it. Got that attack earlier with mine. Let's try it out. Probably should use this. Huh. Got a phoenix tail back I just used. Spider spear. Nice attack. Defend. Machista, that's all I can remember. Just had a sudden flash of memory. I was in some town. That's that there. What's happening here? This is something out of a nightmare. It looks like some weird type of man is causing her to mutate. I've never seen anything like it. Add that to a list of things we don't understand. What's that rabbit here to do anyway? I want to go home. Oh boy. This just keeps getting freakier and freakier. Lightweight shield. Let's see. Words are scribbled on the wall in red. All become apoptosis. Apoptosis? Is that what those strange monsters are called? That doesn't mean us too, does it? We're going to be fine, right? Wait, did it say it was scribbled in red? Oh boy, that's what I think it is. So there are enemies down here too. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Already recruited the Jade, I can just get rid of her. Gotta keep the Shasta down. Give me some cash. Oof. You're kidding me, she's doing that too? No thanks. Do you know what I should be doing? Please tell me. I already know the answer to this one. Sexy things? That's it for her. I hate it when that happens. And I got more cash. She has anything. Whoops. I don't know what I just clicked on for that conversation, but whatever it was, it worked. Well, I guess that's all I can do. I can just attack her now. Gotta take this thing down. How much HP does this thing have? Oh dang, took Lime out. Those things have a lot of HP, I tell ya. Man, my party's pretty beaten up right now. Kinda afraid to do this, but I'll put vanilla up. What's this? Wow, now where are we? What in the... Are we in a separate dimension? This seems strangely familiar. I feel like I've been somewhere like this before. Hang on, I'm not done investigating this place. There's definitely something not right here. Dangnabbit. Not done with the Sully yet. Oh, Vanilla's black magic, that's good. Oh, I got a Thunderstone from the Sully. Whoa, that didn't do much. Uh-oh. Gotta get out of this. Oh, shoot. Come on! Give me a second. Guess I don't have a choice. Are these herbs all I have increasing HP? Boy, did I come here underprepared. Still have enough for a few attacks. Oh, thank God. I'm still covered in slime though, but it's good enough. Oh wait, I'm already done there. These guys may not have much of their spells, but I can still use their other attacks. I said Yoma level 5, Vanilla level 7, God level 7. Okay, I was in a bit of a, dare I say it, sticky situation right there. Yeah, I'm not that funny. I'll give this miracle jar to Ren. I need her spells. Whoopsie. Alright, there's still that one treasure chest up there I need to get. Man, I was in a tough spot in that fight. I'm not really confident with this right now. Let's see here. Another small medal. I'm just gonna run down. Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't notice these. Man, I feel dumb right now. Alright. The party hears a rummaging sound from the back of the house. It sounds like something's back there. Come on out. I'm not scared. I'll beat you up. There is something or someone or whatever that thing is back there. Stone of Chaos. Large red letters sprawl on the page. Experiment failed. What is going on? I don't know what that is, but I ain't sailing with a full crew right now. Alright. Alright, so who or what are you? It's eating. The strange creature is eating an apple. Huh. She's actually kind of cute. You! Hold on, we're not here to hurt you. Look out, she's coming right for us. What is she? What's going on? Doesn't even know what this thing is. Boss fight, so talking to it isn't, so there's no point talking. Cute, cute. Cute, cute. Oh, crud. Should've known this thing could find me. Well, pretty damn obvious. It is a bit. Whatever this thing is, it has tentacles. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh-oh. Gotta keep pushing. Oh, it's over. Cute. Zone is reaching level 5. Whew. It looks like she's calmed down. I don't think she's evil or anything. She just attacked because we startled her. She startled me. Cute. We're sorry, we'll leave you alone now. Cute. Huh? Is she following me? Is there something I can help you with, little one? Cute, cute. It looks like she wants to come along. Did she get emotionally attached? Cute, cute. Do you really want to come along? Hey, Luca, can we take her home with us? Sure, why not? The more the merrier. Even though I have no idea what this thing is. Cute, cute. You're kind of slimy and childlike. That'd make you Naruko in the language of Yamatai. Sound good? Your sense of naming is tragic. Cute, cute, cute. Huh. She's pretty strong, and I've never seen a monster like her before. Maybe I should take her with me. That being the case, who should I replace her with? It's really hard making my choices. Sometimes you just grow a little attached to the party members you take a liking to. No outline. I'll put Gob out just for a little while. We still don't even know what she is, though. It's too late to worry about that now. Whatever you are, welcome to the party. Cute! Let's take a look at this thing. Naruko. Unemployed, and it's a Skila. Let's see. Iron knife. Leather hat, leather vest. Got some pretty good items on her. Oh, an iron breastplate's better to put on her. Might as well. So she uses an iron knife, huh? Let's see. What can she do? Tentacle strike and ink. Okay, that's interesting. So we pretty much got a lolly skill on our team. Let's put her up front. I'd like to see what she can do. I'm gonna play Sonya. Alright. Now let's see what was up here earlier. Alright, let's see what she can do. Dang, I'm hurt. Tangle strike. pretty strong. Again with this. Oh boy. Man, these Shestas are tough. Let's keep this up. And that's the end of that. Poppy at level 7. Now let's see what's beyond here. Chaos Passage. Elixir. A dead end? No, there's a magic circle here. This is probably a teleportation circle. If we step on it, I think it'll transport us somewhere. Hey, let's go home now. Onward. There's no turning back at this point. Phew! Luca braces himself and steps onto the magic circle. Huh? We're outside? Did it just take us back to where we came in from? Something feels off here, doesn't it? The investigation team is gone, and their tents too. That's definitely weird. Where'd everybody go? It's definitely strange. The ground is unusually worn down, and the atmosphere is different too. Oh! You! Ta-da! Ah, there she is! She's not running. Looks like I can just talk to her. Alright, you've got some explaining to do. You managed to follow me all the way here? You're very persistent. You make it sound like you weren't leading us here on purpose. Honestly, I thought you were as likely as not to make it, but it looks like you were able to open the door after all. That's right. How is Luca able to open it? That kind of barrier can't be opened by a regular person, can it? Opened by a regular person? Not even close. Even a god can't get past that door in the flesh. Then why can Luca do it? Are you telling me he's more powerful than a god? Answer me. Of course Luca isn't more powerful than a god. It is simply a special ability he possesses. Due to this and that from his birth, blah blah blah, crossing dimensional doors is child's play for him. There have been cases of people being flung through the doors on accident, but opening them at will is unprecedented. Explain things so we can understand. You keep being vague and leaving out details. My role is to guide, not to explain. You'll have to seek your own answers. And with that, goodbye. Wait, gosh, she got away again. It never ends. No matter how many times we catch up to her, she escapes. Despite that, we have no choice but to follow. For the time being, let's explore the area. It looks like we're back on the surface, but things seem out of place. I have a feeling that we aren't where we think we are. Pew! What? She's back already? Oops, I forgot to tell you to be careful. There are lots of scary enemies wandering around out there. They're arrogant and believe that walking on the soil is beneath them. However, I suggest you stick to the dirt road or any wastelands. Catch you later. Not again. Gosh, she's playing us for fools. Whatever, let's go. I'm a little scared. My skills are pricking. The air feels so uncomfortable. Not at all like how it normally does. My body won't stop shaking. Stay on guard, Luca. I can sense the presence of danger all around us. You! Stay on the dirt roads, huh? But as I don't like following that rabbit's orders, I guess I can't help but think it's a good idea. Feels weird, though. Huh? Can't go in there. I better be careful with my button presses. Isn't that... Oh my god. What happened here? No way. Iliasville was destroyed? What became of all the villagers? Who in the world would do this? Calm down, Luca. Nothing here adds up. Do you really think all of this could have happened in the short time we were gone? It looks like it's been quite a while since the village was destroyed as well. I doubt this is the Iliasville where you were born. But it looks so familiar. Either way, let's not stand around. My God, what happened here? The building is completely destroyed. My house! How did this happen? The remnants of the vegetable stand, shreds of desiccated vegetables lay scattered on the ground. Is this the nice old lady who sold vegetables? Poor soul. Vegetable lady is gone? No, that's not fair. Fish bones are scattered all around the destroyed Slime Girl store. I wonder what happened to Slime Girl herself. Well, she's with us, but... Wow, this is just terrible. That poison marsh? Wait, isn't this where that vegetable field was? Huh? Words are written on the wall. There are so many bodies, we can't bury them all. The village is finished. This was an epidemic. Was the village attacked? If so, by what? By who? Huh? Innumerable human bones can be seen in the bottom of the well. This is horrible. Hans the Lumberjack. I don't want to stay in this place any longer than I have to. So there are items around here to be found. Jeez Louise, look at all those bones! Probably the village chief, judging from the bend in his back. I gave him enough shoulder and back rubs to recognize him even like this. And this was his house. There's so many bones piled up that I can't tell how many died. Looks like Ilia's temple is blocked off. Whatever remains of it. I don't understand. Oops. Jeez, I gotta be careful. So you can walk past those. How can there be so many graves? There must be one for almost every villager. This is really unsightful. This simple grave is marked Sonia. Mine? This has to be a joke. Why is there a grave with my name on it? What in the world is going on? And what about this one? The simple grave is marked Luca. No way. There's even one for me? A diary lays in front of the tombstone. This is my diary. Pretty sure these are the same entries I read before when I started this game, but I just want to make sure. Ilias ceremony. Yeah, I've definitely read this already. Those are the same entries, then. What's this one? Johannes calendar 1455-5-20. Huh? Why are there more entries? I don't remember making any after I left. I couldn't do anything when faced with the monster swordswoman Granberria. That setback at Iliasburg was a setback for my adventure itself. I kept telling myself I couldn't be expected to beat her then, but surely someday. Anyway, my adventure ended almost as soon as it began. But still, that was just bad luck. Eventually, I'll get back on track. I met Granberria in Iliasburg, then returned to the village a failure? I don't get it. This looks like my handwriting, but that never happened. There's a final entry after that one. What the hell? Johannes calendar 1456-8-8. What? That's over a year from now! The Angel Army razed the village to the ground. So many people died in just one attack. I plan to fight if they come back. I'll pick my sword back up and defend the people of the village. The final 3 lines were written by someone else. The handwriting is precise and resembles that of an elderly writer. Luca fought bravely to the very end. In his final moments, he showed that he was really a hero. Rest in peace, true hero. That's the end of the diary. The Angel Army? And what in the world does this mean? This proves once and for all that we aren't in the Iliasville you know. Not in Iliasville? Look around us and tell me how this isn't Iliasville! It is, but not the one you're from. It must be a different Iliasville. On top of that, we've changed our point in time. This place was destroyed in 1456, which is still months away. In other words, we traveled to another dimension. Passing the Tartarus brought us to a different place in space and time. Another dimension? Is that even possible? It must be, otherwise none of this makes sense. I'm not sure I remember Tamamo ever talking about other worlds. This dimension is very similar though. It has an Iliasville, and both you and Sonia existed. So we came to a different dimension from inside Tartarus? Is it really that easy to travel between dimensions? That white rabbit said you could come and go through your own volition, something not even a god can do. Then again, it's rather suspicious that she was able to come here too. At any rate, I don't think we're going to learn anything more by talking about it. So Tartarus led us to another dimension in which Iliasville was destroyed in the near future. I give up. My head hurts from trying to understand. It's hard for me to believe too, but it's the only explanation given the circumstances. Anyway, what do we do now? Should we explore this world some more or get out of here? Let's leave. Every extra second here makes me more depressed. Alright, there probably isn't anything left for us here anyway, and it's cool to subject you two to more of this village. I wonder if we can use a harpy feather to get home. Let's try. Alice used a harpy feather, but nothing happens. They don't work. Actually, you try to use one, Luca. I imagine the same thing will happen. Well, let's see. Harpy feather. We're home? I knew it. Seems as though you have the ability to cross through different dimensions. Like the White Rabbit said, that's something even a god can't do. Jeez, just who are you anyway? I don't even know that myself lately. Well, we aren't going to figure it out without more information. Let's head back to the pocket castle for now. We needed time to process what we saw. My head is still a mess after all. Alright, take a rest and then we'll hold a meeting to discuss strategy. Alright, got some exhibition here. Now then, let's begin the strategy meeting. Once again, we need to decide how to proceed. I'm still mixed up from all the weird stuff we've seen. Me too. This all feels like one big nightmare. I mean, going to a different world? Crazy. Q. Why is she here? Whatever. You guys were roped into this mess just recently, but it all began for me when that white rabbit changed me into this form. That was my problem alone, and I was simply borrowing your help to solve it. But it's not that simple anymore. I mean, I saw my own grave. Yes, now this concerns you too. No, perhaps it's better to say this concerns everyone in the world. Tamamo always told me that in times like these, we need to break down our problems and analyze them individually. That should guide us towards what needs to be done next. What would you like to discuss? The rabbit. The rabbit showed up at my castle out of the blue and transformed me for reasons unknown. She says that her duty is to guide the Monster Lord, and for what we've seen, she's certainly devoted to doing so. We ended up in that other world because we were following her. Did she really lead us there on purpose? It appears that she wants to show me things. Perhaps what we saw there is related to the impending crisis in our world. But who in the world is she? She must be pretty powerful to tour with the Monster Lord. Don't remind me. Anyway, I do remember hearing a story about a white rabbit guiding Alice. If she exists just to guide me, it would make sense that she could travel between worlds. At any rate, one of our objectives is to keep following her. As much as it pains me to be led around by the nose, I don't see what choice we have. Tartarus. Tartarus is a tear in space-time that appeared during the Great Disaster 30 years ago. Everything about it has been shrouded in mystery. But now we've successfully gone through it. Who would have thought there'd be another world so similar to our own, though? In other words, Tartarus is a tunnel to another world. That still doesn't explain why it exists. We know that Tartarus appeared at the same time as the Great Disaster, but we have no idea how they're related. Did the opening of the tunnel cause a disaster, or perhaps the disaster caused the tunnel to open? Let's not forget that Tartarus is full of monsters that even I've never seen or heard of before. they were all really weird kinds of monsters too. The impression I got was that holy and dark energies had blended together chaotically. On top of that, we saw a human transform into a monster before our very eyes. It's possible that all the monsters we saw used to be human. Cute. Would that include Naruko? I don't know, but I get the feeling that she's different somehow. The transformed monsters seem to recognize us as enemies. It's possible that their job is to repel foreign invaders. However, it didn't look like they were living in any kind of organized society there. We have absolutely no idea what happens when we're not there. The part that makes the least sense to me is that there's a town in there. Not just any town, but Romina itself. A town that should have been destroyed 30 years ago, yet a section of it still remains inside Tartarus. It looked bizarre, as if it were being eroded by space itself, and the inhabitants acted like they had gone insane. I don't understand any of this. We don't understand because we don't have enough information. With what we know now, we aren't in any position to make firm conclusions. We're going to have to investigate Tartarus more thoroughly. Not just that Tartarus, but the other ones as well. Otherworld. We discovered a different world after passing through Tartarus. The other world is strange, yet closely resembles our own. Except that our village was destroyed and Luke and I were dead. That freaks me out even knowing that it happened in another world. Yes, despite the similarities, a number of things were different in that world. It is 10 years into the future, and Luke appears to have failed in his adventure. Whatever happened there isn't going to repeat itself here, is it? If that world represents our future, then we can't say for certain, but some things have already happened differently here, at least. For example, according to the diary we found, you met Granberria in Iliasburg and then returned to your village. Of course, that didn't happen to us. Not only was Granberria not in Iliasburg, we've continued adventuring since. That's true. The diary didn't match up with our experiences. That world is extremely similar, but not the same. It's possible that it represents one future that could have been ours. Something else has been bothering me for a while. There are 7 Tartarus locations, right? Do you think all of them connect to that world? They might. Or they might connect to different worlds instead. You mean there could be more alternate worlds besides that one? Possibly even 6 more of them? It's not guaranteed, but we can't discount the possibility. I do think it's worth finding out, at least. We should investigate the other Tartarus locations then? But wait, some of them are completely inaccessible, aren't they? It will be impossible to investigate them all anytime soon, but it's worth considering as one of our objectives. Reasons Otherworld destroyed. As we saw firsthand, Iliasville was destroyed in the other world. It was almost certainly the work of angels too. Why would angels destroy Iliasville? It must have been done on the goddess orders, right? I can't imagine the angels would act on their own, so yes, it's a safe bet that they were acting on her orders. Why would Ilias resort to such barbarism, though? Does it have anything to do with the tiny Ilias running around in our world? There's so much we don't know, and so little that makes sense. It might make more sense to separate the other world itself from the disaster we saw when we think about them. I still can't help but believe that what happened there was one possibility for our future. You mean that tunnel connects us to a world where Ilias ends up destroying Iliasville? She's capable of it. Anyway, it's just a hunch. In the end, we don't know anything for certain, and it's too dangerous to explore over there. I'm guessing the people there don't know anything about us either. They probably think their world is the only one that exists. That's very likely. Since they can't pass through the door in Tartarus, they can't travel to other worlds. Well, maybe the Luke of that world could have. Due to his untimely demise, we'll probably never know. In summary, all we know is that the destruction was wrought by Ilias. So do the other Tartarus routes lead to that same world, or... Luca's powers. Luca has the ability to open doors to alternate worlds. That much seems certain. Doors like those can't be opened by any normal means. That rabbit even said that a god couldn't open one. She may have said that, but she also hopped across worlds herself. Well, if she's the fabled guide as she claims she is, I can understand her having that ability. You, though? Why should a mere human be able to open those doors? That makes no sense. I don't know any more than you do. Maybe it has something to do with his lineage? His father is a famous hero, his mother was beautiful. Dang it, sorry, that's my freaking phone again. I really need to shut this thing off. And he acquired such power from heroism and beauty? We're talking about an ability even gods don't have. If Tamamo were here, I'd have her investigate. God, where is she and what is she even doing right now? Anyway, I think our best bet is to ask your father. From what you told me, he seemed to know a lot about what's going on. So it looks like we need to find him, after all. That was your goal in the first place, wasn't it? Alright, this is the last one. Alice's subordinates. Yeah, what are the four knights doing? Tamamo, at least, should have come to my aid by now. The disappearance of the Monster Lord should be a big deal to them, right? Maybe they just don't care about you or something. You're wrong. I'm well liked among all monsters. Well, that might be pushing it. At any rate, I assure you that the four knights are loyal. The average monster doesn't know I'm the Monster Lord, though. It helps ward out potential usurpers. Not that I'm hiding my true identity or anything. I've told countless others that I am the Monster Lord lately. Considering her ability in gathering information, I wouldn't have been surprised to see that sly Kitsune Tamamo days ago. Did that rabbit do something to her too? No, it's hard to believe she'd be waylaid that easily. Anyway, it doesn't look like I can expect any aid. The four Heavenly Knights must have problems of their own to deal with. That's about it. What to do next? Now then, what to do? If we put what we know together, our next steps should be clear. First, hunting down that rabbit. We still have questions for her, but her whereabouts are unknown. Next, searching for Luca's father. I suspect that he holds the key to understanding the big picture. Unfortunately, we don't have a lead on either of them. All we can do is ask around everywhere we go. Yeah, we have to gather information as best as we can. That was the plan from the beginning. We have added a few more concrete goals, though, such as exploring all of the Tartarus we can get to. There's another one on the eastern edge of this continent that I think we should target. You mean the one near Rostrum Village? Isn't it completely cut off by a mountain range? There's a cave that leads through the mountains, but it won't be easy. We might not be strong enough to safely make it to Rostrum yet. I'd at least like to have golden equipment first. That should be enough to get us through. Golden equipment? Oh right, I've heard that Midas village to the north crafts it. It's a bit annoying to get to, though. First we should go to the Harvey's village east of Iliasburg. If we head north from there, we should reach Midas village. It sounds easy, but the trip will be tough. Oh yeah, it sounded like all the Harpies just vanished one day, leaving their village empty. That definitely has me worried. It's also possible that whatever happened to them is connected to a larger series of events. I'd like to see if there's anything we can do, assuming we have time. Harpy Village is east of Iliasburg. Since Happiness Village is right beside it, we should ask around there first. After we've taken care of that, we can go north to Midas Village and buy some golden equipment. With that, we should have enough experience and gear to go through the eastern mountains and into the remote Tartarus there. That's just what I do, though. I'll leave the actual decision up to the rest of you. If the side quests don't interest you, we may be able to go straight to the eastern Tartarus Rift. That assumes we're strong enough already. It's Luca's decision, then. I'm not any good at that kind of thing. All on me, then. I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the choices. If you want more information, you can rely on Amira. Just talk to her at the castle. Alright, Luca, lead on. Pew pew! Our main objective is the eastern Tartarus Rift. Let's get going. Traveler from another world. Wow. Everything that just happened... wow. Even though not all that much really happened, that was still a hell of a lot to take in. I'm actually I'm actually pretty overwhelmed. Well, I guess now this is a good point to stop. I need some time to process everything that just happened. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow me on my Tumblr, and I'll see you guys next time. Whew. I think I need to lie down.